Okay, it's going to be a quick walkthrough on how to convert your old 97 and 99 style projector with a halogen to a brand new 70 millimeter Morimoto fog light. So of note, the hard part here is getting this to adapt to a bracket, and short of some fabulous 3D print or something, I just figured let's squish the two together. So what you'll notice is these both fit almost exactly the same. They're very, very close in diameter, so it fits through the bumper almost perfectly, and it's about the same height. So I sped this up a little bit so that you can kind of get to it. Go ahead and cut the pigtails off the harness that comes with the new light. It doesn't work with the existing wiring, so get rid of it. Adjust this bolt here so that you can get some space and pull the wiring through the back, right? So we'll see that in just a minute why. And then basically you want to disassemble the fog light. So I just have basic hand tools here, nothing fancy. You do have to have a Torx with the open hole in the middle, and that's to get out the 4 bolts around. And then this cover comes off, and the piece underneath it comes off. And those are now done. You don't need them anymore. Get rid of them. And then underneath, you undo the 3 Phillips and get the wiring harness off, and then this whole piece comes out. Anything underneath here, so the ground for the H3 and the adapter bracket, that can go as well. This again is now trash. We'll come back later, we're gonna steal this harness, so we do actually need a piece of that. Okay, so now we're down to it. I wanna take this guy and I wanna mount it to this bracket. Now what's important to note here as you're looking at this is that it has to be level. So top of this bracket's a good reference point, it's flat here. This housing needs to kind of try to orientate with that flat bracket, right, to stay flat. When this beam pattern goes out and shoots against the wall, you want it's a flat line, right, and kind of a bowl underneath. And so you don't want it like this, or it's going to go off into the woods, or it's going to go off into other coming traffic, right? So what's neat is even though the bolt holes that come originally on this housing don't match, they do have these little indentations that are really, really close. And what I found is you only really need about 2 of these to get this guy to mount up. So if I, again, use the existing hole, throw the wire through there, you can start to see where if I used maybe this hole in the top right, and then possibly drill a new hole down here, well, maybe I can make that work, right? So got a drill, put it on the bolt, or where this blank spot is. So again, it's right next to down here. I'm just going to carefully drill. Okay, that's through. All these shavings there. All right, and then I just have a machine screw. They're stainless. I got these at some multi-pack years ago, and I'm just gonna thread them in by hand. I don't have any thread cutting tools, so I'm just using the machine screw to cut the threads, hopefully. Getting there. Ooh, almost lost my hand there. Definitely lost my hand there. Screwdriver's bent. The shaft of it is from using it incorrectly to do so many silly projects like this, but essentially that's now drilled through. That didn't feel good. All right, so shove the line through. plastic standoff. Again, just stuff at the hardware store. Go stare at the aisle. Random parts. Add one more. There it is. You get the idea, right? You can get it pretty close and tighten it down. Pretty close. Okay. Use this adjustment screw on the bottom. Get it to kind of go flat. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get this guy to be as flat as possible on this housing. Like that. Might have to get a shorter screw here. Yep. Try a shorter screw. See if that's even long enough. Lift this guy up a little. All right, so it's basically flat. I can still use the adjuster here to aim this light once it's on the car. So we can use the bracket to aim it. Which is nice. Again, I'm gonna tighten this up a little more. It's not perfect. Again, I'm trying to do this for illustrative purposes. Like, mess with it on your own. You'll get it basically square. But you could see, I mean, it's fitting pretty flat against there. From the side, it looks pretty good. And then the last thing here is like, well, how do you keep it from dipping in the bowl? Because that's the way the original adjuster works. So like, go kill mode on these side bolts. Take a zip tie. This isn't fancy. Top hole. And basically run it through there. And then kill it. And that will keep that from going. And then the last piece of this is really just get to work with the factory housing here, right? So nothing fancy. Take it, cut it. right, so for those of you that are like scared of wiring, you shouldn't be. It's so easy. Do need to strip some of this. Don't worry, we got tape to clean this up with afterwards. Trash. Strip. Maybe a little more would be nice. Work with that. Crazy how good this wiring is after all those years. Little heat shrink. Don't need tons. So just cut that down. You know, so you don't forget. Do it now. Do it in this order. And then you got to strip the other side of the light. Gosh, if I could get there, it'd be great. There we go. All right, wiring. Heat shrink. It's not going to go on that side. Don't make a big deal out of this. Cut more of this off. See ya. Okay. Black to black, blue to red. Do a little twist. Very tight. Good. It's a good thing if you can like not move it. If it's tight before you even solder it, that's preferred. Some of you want to just use some type of clip to put these together. Please don't. Just solder the thing. It takes 2 minutes. Maybe a few more because I'm shooting. All right. Shout out to my brother-in-law for this awesome soldering gun he got me for Christmas. Let this heat up for a moment. Okay, one. I know this is painful to watch, but it does take a moment to heat the wire up. You don't want to just dump cold solder on it. You want it to actually get hot and pull the solder through the joint. Okay. Carefully turn that off. Set that aside. All right, let that cool for just a few moments. And then essentially that's it, right? Clip the harness back into the side here, right? Throw that zip tie, obviously put the heat shrink over, right? And then tape it up. I love this Tessa tape. This stuff's fantastic. It's like vinylish. You get it off Amazon. Works really, really well for making harnesses. And then that's it. Like you're basically squared away on this bucket. Again, little tweaks here and there. I'll play with it, alignment just a little bit, and then it bolts back up to stock. This plugs into stock, and I'll post an after picture. The light output on the ground is unbelievable. Uses less power, doesn't shock the system because it's LED versus old school halogen. Crazy, crazy wide optics. So I hope this helps. If you have a 97 to 99 Eclipse Talon with that 2GB bumper, like this is no brainer. Go do this. Go buy these immediately and knock it out. Cheers. So about 15 minutes of work, and this is what you have when you're done. You got your zip tie holding that fourth side. This keeps this bracket from moving up and down. Did use 3 screws just to make sure it was on there good. OEM screw hole on the bracket, the one we drilled, and then OEM screw hole. This is the adjuster for the light itself now. So once it's mounted on the car, you tighten or loosen this, and that is what moves this up and down so you can use it to aim. Wiring coming out of the pre-existing hole in the back, Tessa taped, and then back into the original connector. And that is it. You are good to go. Enjoy.